What is happening? It's your boy Smoke Dog.
What's up?
Your
What's
boy.
up? This G man.
This is the Rich Dream Show podcast, man. This is our first ever taping, our first time ever doing anything like a podcast.
Yes, sir.
We just trying to bring y'all a little bit of us, a little bit of our thought processes, a little bit of behind the scenes, a little bit, just on how we feel about the world and the climate of things that are going on today. We two small town individuals, but we got big mindsets, if you didn't know.
Okay.
This is my boy G. You want to pop it off with the intros? Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Okay, hey man. First, for starters, this venture. We wanted to do this. Give our perspective, like you say, give our perspective on things. Like sports. Music, current events. We're gonna try to bring on some. We're gonna try to bring on some, people from different walks of life, on music, in the business world. Can get an athlete to come on, just all of the type of stuff all the type of things. Me, I'm, I go by G. My name, I'm a entrepreneur. I'm a barber. I have a clothing brand, Rich Dreamzz. Out here in Arlington. Came from Louisiana, small, negative, stand up. You know what I'm saying? But
everybody,
we out here. And what about you, Big? What about you, Big Smoked Out?
Yeah, man, it's your boy Smoke Dog. Some call me Rodney. Shit, you can call me Yendor. You dig?
Yendor.
Nah, man. You pretty much know me from, I'm gonna say, I guess the biggest platform or space where people would know me from is working at Enterprise, which is where I was from 2015 to 2020. Originally, I am from Natchitoches, Louisiana. Been there since the time I was 2 years old, from the time that I was 14. Originally born in Columbus, Georgia. And then I went to Dallas from 14 to 18, then came back home. And I spent my college years in Natchitoches. And then that's where I met the boy G Phase. You understand me? That was around.
Where we meet?
I think that was 2013 in the Burger King kitchen, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, the Burger King kitchen. Okay, that's what I remember the year though. At the King, man.
Yeah, man. The King is where all the dreams started. You understand?
Oh, man. Jeez.
Some crazy years out there. But yeah, man, this is gonna be a kind of multifaceted podcast. It's not gonna be just about the brand, even though we will give y'all little tidbits, little insiders of what we got going on, any promotions or anything like that. But I feel like Rich Dreamzz is a brand of the culture. Like we say, Rich Dreamzz is not just about the money, but it's about, having the vision behind something that you love doing and letting that be your means to support yourself. So that's how we coming with the Rich Dreamzz. That's how we coming with the podcast. And then, G, without further ado, you ready just to get into it, man?
Man, what we gonna do? What we talking about today, man? What we talking about?
This has been a wild year, bro.
Wait. First thing first. First, say I appreciate you, bro, for helping me out with the brand, coming in and partnering with me. Like I told you before, I wouldn't have ask anybody that would, be serious about it, like genuinely help. And, I appreciate you because, you came in and you just wanted to see it get big. You wanted to see me win. Well, us. So I appreciate you for that. And then secondly,
not the flowers.
Come on,
not
man.
the flowers.
You gotta give it to each other, man. And say, did you drop the bag on your? It's my player season on 2K. You gotta get the shit.
That's the $1 million question, huh?
There, man. Because,
I mean,
you a little behind. You a couple months behind.
I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. I hadn't put no extra funds on him yet. I did buy the Jordan edition because shout out MJ. Even though
LeBron came with a little pack. Okay.
Yeah, man, came with a little 100 thou wow, wow.
Okay. Okay. So look, what we talking about today, man?
Since you did take it to basketball, and also thank you, by the way. I appreciate your appreciation, man. Yeah. You like my brother, so that ain't no thing, man.
And also, anniversary to Rich Dreamzz Apparel. Can we get the clap?
Oh snap!
Get the clap.
Happy anniversary. Do you know what today is? Oh, okay. That's a little too old school, I know, for a lot of y'all.
Yeah, man. I ain't ready for that yet.
But what we talking about, bro? That's amazing, man. That's 1 year.
That's 1 year, bro.
One full year, man.
Today.
And when you think about just the growth, we'll get into the first subject in a minute, but when you just think about the growth, when you first started it a year ago, did you feel like where we at now? Did you feel like we would be better? Did you feel like it'd be higher? Did you have expectations? What was your vision when you first started out? Did you think like, dang, I hope I have at least just one short set popping and a long sleeve? Like, what was you thinking, man?
For me, bro, I really didn't think that far ahead. Like, I was just kind of like at the time, I mentioned it on a previous podcast that we did. I was at the time, I just took a big loss at the time, so I was really like, I really want to do this, but I knew that it was something for years, and I was like, man, I just gotta drop my nut, drop the line, launch the line. So, I wasn't even really thinking. I wasn't thinking like, okay, I want this. I want to have this sales. I want to make this type of money. I ain't even really thinking about the money like that yet. But we have come far in a year, bro. We've come far in a year. We still got feel like we've come far in a year, bro. And all of that so far, I'm proud of. I definitely for sure is but man, it's been a progressive year. Like it's been with my barbering, me moving into a suite, and steadily building my clientele and the clothing brand. It's been a great year. Thank God. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. All blessed to the Most High, for real.
Couldn't have done it with the work in, but he do the rest, man. Like that's
for sure.
Couldn't have done it with.
Hey, man, that's amazing, dude. To say basically it was just a leap of faith. You say I'm a gamble on myself, and whatever happens, happens.
That's all it was. Oh, I'm glad that we are doing this podcast. It's like I said, we can give some say that we know everything and we done everything, but we can give the people that are in our shoes. What we work game to those people. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Or give them some type of motivation.
No, thanks. I definitely would have loved to see more just genuine, down to earth, regular dudes that ain't, I don't gotta feel like, damn, I gotta be on some real hood shit to listen to these dudes, or
Right.
or damn, they the upper echelon of black people.
Right.
They're these people where I'm not in the same spaces. It's just like, nah, we
Right.
too, homegrown, running
Yeah.
the type of guys, but we
Yeah.
just, we have a drive to aspire and be something great. And
Yeah.
we just trying to pound on that, man. Keep running with it. And
That's
let
it,
me
man.
throw some flowers your way, man. When I tell
Okay.
you how I admire just your drive in general, I mean, just from seeing your progression first to making yourself the barber that you are, man. Just like, I'm talking about coming from cutting in the kitchens, and cutting on the porch.
Man. The dorm room.
Hey, this
Yeah.
was before razor blades and everything, man. So
Yeah.
just kudos to that. And then, like I say, man, when I saw you jump from the barber and saying, "Hey, I want to expand this and create my own brand," I was just like, "Yo, this is my man's. I believe in what he's doing because I done seen him once he put himself in something and he put his name out there and that he doing. It's a wrap." So it was really nothing for me to jump forward.
Oh man.
But
I appreciate that. Real.
Oh, of course. So
yeah.
I think one of the first topics we was gonna talk about, since we was talking about 2K a little earlier.
Okay, the basketball.
So,
okay.
How do you feel about your boy Kyrie, man?
Kyrie.
Yeah, been a little controversy with him out there lately, saying that because
Every year seemed like.
Yeah, he's, hey man, Earth is flat. You dig?
Bruh.
But apparently, so
think about it.
Wait, you believe that? You believe that? Oh no, man, no.
No question. I'm gonna answer that along with whatever else you need me to answer. Go ahead.
But yeah, the most recent controversy dealing with Kyrie, apparently there was a video that he posted on his Instagram. So a documentary rather. So
right, the link to the documentary.
To me,
right.
Which to me, a documentary is something that's, produced with some type of factual evidence behind it, and it's for information. It's for people to learn about things. So
True.
He posted it on the story, and it was considered as him being anti-Semitic, or I think I'm saying that correctly, which is basically saying that he doesn't, I guess, doesn't value Jewish people as community, or he is downplaying the Jewish community, being negative towards them.
Right.
And then this was, of course, enough for him to be fined, and I believe he was suspended for several games as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel the punishment that was dealt out was right? Do you feel he was wrong for what he did in general? What's going on, man?
Man, so I'm a little bit. First of all, the flat Earth thing. Now I don't believe that the Earth is. I'm not gonna say I believe that. I don't believe that. I believe the Earth is round or whatever. You think about it, bro. When you on a plane, bro.
Okay.
And you look down, what does it look like to you, man?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I admit, God bless. I have been on a couple flights in the last couple of years.
When you 30,000 up, what it look like, man?
It definitely looks like a flat surface. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Pancake flat. But no. On serious stuff though, man, what thing with him is like, for one, I think they were a little too harsh with how, just how they're making him do all of this different stuff, and a little bit excessive. It seems as if, like, To be honest, bro, I kind of admire how they stick up for their own. And I think that's something that of, but excessive. Now, as far as with Kyrie, him not apologizing, him having the opportunity to apologize, and I think he could have. I really think he could have. He could have apologized for hurting anybody's feelings. That he, if he could have been like, "Oh, hurting anybody's feelings if I did."
He did end up doing that.
Too late though, but it was too late.
Yeah,
it was too late. It was too late. But that interview, I think it was like maybe after practice or something that he did, and he just kept saying, "Because I know where I come from and all of that." I feel like that's where like apologize, but he still could have stood on, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times when you're in the media and the public eye, it can be difficult because what a lot of people say is, okay, if he still says he believes in the point that the documentary was saying, even though he apologized, it's disingenuous and he doubling down. So
right,
basically once I guess whoever they
right.
are, once they get a hold to you, you only really have one route
it's
to
over.
go. Yeah, and that's to unfortunately succumb to them, to whoever is leading this whole thing, which unfortunately it doesn't seem to be people of our culture.
Rarely is.
Yeah,
it rarely is.
My stance on it is it was a blatant disregard for the First Amendment, which is freedom of speech, which to me, and this, I just want to say a disclaimer, my views do not reflect the views of Rich Dreamzz. This is just Smoke Dog as an individual or any other brands that I may be associated with. But the amendment, just like so many other policies or guidelines that we follow in this country, to me, it's not real unless you're an old white man or a rich white man. I mean, that just seems kind of to be how it goes. You can say whatever you want, unless it's about certain people.
Right.
Like we've gotten to where freedom of speech does not exist anymore.
Yeah. And so the thing is, the way how they finesse that is whatever you want, but depending on what you say, it may not. So is it really free speech?
Right.
If I'm gonna have, man, we was brought up on the old term, sticks and stones may break my body, whatever. They they know the teachers. When you get picked with, talked about in class, whatever the teacher. But it's kind of like I say, if you say something that may be offensive, then it's going to be consequences. So speech, like you can't really say what you want to say, especially a guy. He's working with these big brands, like they took his shoe deal. You know what I'm saying? Find him. Well, I think they find him and they suspended him with the team. And once you reach a certain level, there's really no free nothing. Like this group, you can't offend that group. You can't offend. You can't. You. It's tough, man. And I
the great brother Charlemagne the God. He has a saying that he says all the time. Shout out to him in the Breakfast Club, or Charlotte McGay, as Lil Webby would say. but what Charlemagne the God always says is you definitely can say whatever you want, but you can't control how people react.
For sure.
And that's honestly what we're dealing with more and more in this society.
That's basically it, man. And just trying to blatantly hurt people's feelings. Like, who I don't know if if what Kyrie's saying is true. I don't. But at the same time, I feel like if he's done his research and about, okay, I believe that Black people are the original Jews. That's how he feels. But at the same time, you got to know when you're saying that at the level that you're gonna offend some people. You're gonna mainly the Jews, of course. Like I say, what I think he should have done, like, hey, I apologize if I did.
Right.
That wasn't my intention. For that, he'd have to say nothing else. You know what I'm saying? He could just left it at that. That's not him conceding, saying, "Oh, well, I don't want the original Jews." That's not him conceding, saying that, "No, I didn't mean to hurt any of you guys." Which, I mean, at the end of the comments, supposedly hurtful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so he's telling he would have been clearing it up by saying, "I didn't mean to hurt you guys."
What I would have liked to have seen is actual Jewish people saying why that was so disrespectful or so hurtful, other than it being said that a Black person was like. Anytime you hear about a Black person being the original anything, it seems to be an uproar and downplaying other people's feelings. So I would love to hear a Jewish person speak on why that is such just a horrible, egregious thing.
Nah, they go for that.
But transitioning, another brother who has got some mindsets that differ from a lot of values that many of us may have been brought. Kanye Titter, brother Yeezus.
Big,
yeah.
Man, I don't know, bro. So I mean,
because
man.
Did you watch the doc?
Which doc?
His documentary, Netflix. Kanye's.
Yes.
Say again.
The Genius.
Yeah.
I seen.
Okay. Now, to me, it helped paint a more vivid picture of some of the reasons that he may lash out and be, a little exuberant at times.
Right.
But when you look back, he's kind of always been that way.
Yeah.
It's just, it seemed like he had his mom as that presence to kind of calm him down before he just jumped too far off the edge.
Right.
But a lot of the viewpoints and a lot of the things that he says, there are elements of truth to that. When he was before he got the shoe deal, and with the big thing with the morning show and with Sway, and you don't have the answers, he was telling a lot of truths about how there's like gatekeepers in certain areas, and because he was a musician, they didn't want to let him cross over into being the fashion mogul that he's become.
Right.
But you do have to go back and say that, hey, Brother Sway had some gems in there, because he told him, hey, you just need to do it yourself, and that did kind of work out for him.
So I think that with Ye, he's a sharp brother, man. Like, he's very sharp, ahead of his time, super passionate about what he's laying down. But I think I believe that situation, just me looking from my perspective, I think he got in that Nike first, I think, with the Air Yeezys. And he wanted out. And because they wasn't giving, I think that wasn't giving them the creative control he wanted. So
sure.
Get to Adidas, I guess he assumes that he's gonna have. I think he end up finding out that they pretty much are coming out or dropping designs that he didn't approve, and now he don't have as much control as he thought. So my whole thing is, both of me, it would have taught me like, yeah, I gotta just do this shit on my own. I mean, yeah, like Ye said, you can start small or just put your own money. And I think that, you know, when saying about like the when saying, hey, you know, the big label owners, you know, they promote all these different type of artists, you know, all of the, you know, the rappers talking about shit. They put millions behind it, and you can't simple as what Kyrie did, and you know what I'm saying. I guess versus them in there, bro. To me, I just it seems like a little
through that token. If a major player comes in there and wants to, you know, put a contract with Rich Dreamzz, you're saying
right.
You don't want to get behind that?
A major player. What do you mean?
So I mean, like, let's say, I don't know, Polo or Macy's. It's like, hey, we want to take Rich Dreamzz and we want to put it with our brand. We want to put it in our stores. And, you know, we'll get you a team of designers to help you create and all this good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is sign over, you know, 50% of rights or whatever.
So my whole thing is, I already see where you're going with it. My whole thing is it would have to depend on how much say I have. I don't mind partnering. Like, I'm fine with partnering, but the majority of say now, of course, somebody like Polo turn that down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, I'm at the level that I'm at now. Let's just say the level that I'm at now. But if I'm at the level at where Ye already a millionaire, like when he did the Yeezy deal, let's just say the Yeezy deal, the Adidas, he was already like 100 millionaire.
Right.
So that level, and somebody comes in and say, hey, we'll take your brand from here to here, you know, whatever. I would definitely want to like him. I probably wouldn't act out like him, but I would definitely want control. You can't drop something without my approval.
Right.
No, you can't make designs. And for sure, if you bootleg and selling my shit or whatever, that's fine. But it just have to be the right situation, and I'd have to adequate amount of
you know, decision making within the whole organization. I'm glad that you said that though, because I think that's important for, like you said, for the young you that's out there to hear that and say that, look, you know, there's different routes you always can take.
Mm-hmm.
And only really you in your heart knows what's the best avenue to get yourself out there. Like you say, it may depend on what level you're at. If you say, you know, I'm making so much already, I'm gonna just be independent throughout the whole way. There's nothing wrong with that, but you do have to be prepared for a little bit longer and maybe arduous grind.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you are gonna give a little bit of control over to a bigger entity, you have to remember to really look at that fine print and that paperwork and make sure that at the end of the day, it's still your brand. I feel like that happens with so many different avenues of business, artistry, music, and things like that. So you definitely want to still establish you within whatever you're doing, no matter how much it bigs up.
For sure.
As far as just things going on with Rich Dreamzz, so we just had the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals going on. What's I think the latest drops that we had were first the shorts to end off the spring, summer seasons, and then what did we just come out with, my man?
So we just the jogger and sweater sets of green with white logo, and we have we just dropped them like a few days ago. We just got the beanies in, which is what I'm wearing right now. And we got the purple, we got the tan. You wanna,
nice. Y'all want that brown. Oh,
we got the green. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all want those fall colors.
Got the red. We got the red.
That's that Rich Dreamzz red right there, man. That's becoming a staple right there.
Those are the brand, man. So
for real.
So yeah, we I haven't actually loaded them onto the site yet, but I'll be loading them on probably between tomorrow. So yeah, man. And also lumberjack is in production right now. I have a video made, the first one that was made. I'm gonna drop it on the Instagram. Was at Dreamzz _apparel.
Nice. All right, man. Well, that sounds good.
What's with the stack and save though, man? Let them know something, cause I might have to drop a verse next. Barbering on lock. I got the the clothing on lock. I might want to I might get something off my chest, man.
So I tell you what, I'm not gonna bring them out on the stack and say just yet, because they're not ready for that. I ain't gonna hit them over the head, but I will ask producer if you could go ahead and put our tag out there. If you guys want to follow us on the IG at Stack and Save Studio, that's a Stack in Save. So Stack in Save Studios, all one word. Follow the IG. Any musical artist that's looking to get your recording, your videos put out there, hit us up. We got you great prices. We do videos as well, photo shoots, and that's just for anybody that wants to do a little photo shoot, get you a little professional artwork for your birthday, for holidays, birthday party, whatever, man.
Right. Also, before we get off the promotion, let me do for my barbering GE _fades. That's with 2. I'm in the Arlington, Grand Prairie area, man. If you're in the DFW, man, that's what I do.
Pull up on the boy, because that boy G does what? Fades.
Hey.
On the read. One topic. Let's see. We'll end it off with this right here.
What we got left?
The Drake and 21 Savage album.
20.
So
from there. Rich flex from there. Man, so
have you been seeing the memes, man? Why they do?
Why
they do my boy like
don't
that?
They got one with Drake in the bed with like the cover over it, and like 20 vice versa.
Nah, I gotta show you the one with the cartoon when I'm in the studio. They got your boy dropping down and getting the eagle on, man.
Oh wow.
That's wrong. Like that ain't your boy.
And they're gonna win, bro. They gonna win. They undefeated, man. They gonna win every time. What you thought about the album, though. What you thought?
I can't even lie. Filled with bangers.
Yeah. So
like, it's typical the boy. Like
he make hits, man. He make hits. He gonna make hits.
Yeah.
He not gonna hit something you can ride to. Now I think Drake like chameleon, bro. He's a real chameleon. He a real I think he can get. He probably, to be honest, bro, he can give you conscious sing. He can do that dance hall shit. He can give you trap music. Like he can give those at a high level.
Right.
Yeah, man. He versatile. He one of the most versatile artists ever, man. Like one of the most versatile. But as far as his album, I feel like it was like you say, it's bangers.
Let me ask you this: who you feel like, if you had to pick, who was going the hardest on the album? Was 21? Was 21 coming with that? Did he overshadow Drake a little bit, or?
Nah, I feel like they meshed well together.
Yeah,
they meshed well together. I think it wouldn't. I think Drake, like I say, Drake he know how to dumb. I feel like when he get with certain rappers, he'll dumb down and match what that rapper bringing. This nigga is a genius, bro. Like he's a musical genius.
Right.
So he not gonna get on there. Now, let's say he get on the album, him Drake and J. Cole, or Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah.
Get on that. He coming with lyrics on that motherfucker.
Sure.
Like
sure.
he coming.
I mean, you can see that in any of the collabs that he's done with those guys. That Poetic Justice with him and
Kendrick. He came with the lyrics. The lyrics. So he do a good job of matching whatever artist that he's on doing a tape with. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this: which one is harder as far as his collab? What a Time to Be Alive or this one? Now this one sold more the first week.
Oh man, Diamonds.
Come on, man.
Diamonds is a classic, man.
Come on, yeah. I was thinking about that. I was like, man, this one sold Time to Be Alive, but I don't think it was as good. I don't think it's as good.
I think that's going to never be one of the harder collabs in history, man.
For sure.
To me, that was on a level of, Watch the Throne. I Can't Feel My Face.
Oh no.
Remember those?
Hey, listen, man. I can't say that. I can't put it there, bro. You know why though? I think just the production on Watch the Throne. Man, Watch the Throne. That was a classic. That was a classic, bro.
That's like top collab hip hop album.
Talking collab, not group, but collab album. It's top tier, bro.
All right. Well, look like they playing us off, bro. The first EP, we did it up.
Sure.
So the Etsy shop, go get your Rich Dreams at the Etsy shop. Follow us on Instagram. Follow Stack and Save Studios. Follow G_Fades. Follow Smoke Dog _baby on Insta.
Rich Dreams for apparel.
Yes, sir. So, hey man, like I said, we're just covering different type of life topics. Kyrie's still crazy. We all always gonna be under the white man thumb, no matter what. Apparently.
Hey, I
fuck
with you, man. I fuck with you. I fuck with you, man.
And then Drake petty as hell for that album. So it's much love.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
be easy. Rich Dream.